When we call it self-sabotage, we're basically creating distance between ourselves and the outcome. Yes, that wasn't ideal. No, that wasn't what I intended. Confidence and self-sabotage. It's a tricky one. When we call it that, self-sabotage, that in itself is a challenge, because you're suggesting that your behaviors went against your own desires and intentions. The truth is, whatever you did that you count as self-sabotage, you did it for many reasons. Habit, procrastination, avoidance, denial. It was an option that was cheaper, faster, more available. You're familiar with it. You know the outcomes. There are many reasons that we do something that might seem like self-sabotage. Question that we don't tend to ask ourselves is, what am I avoiding? By not doing the thing I promised myself I'd do, what is it that you're actually avoiding? What are you scared of? Do you know whether you're ready for the outcomes that you've promised yourself if you follow through? Because it's so much easier to do something we've done hundreds of times, even if it doesn't result in what we genuinely want as a consequence. It's still easier. It feels safer. We can be certain of what's going to happen as a result. Doing something new or doing something challenging can seem scary. Another reason that we might do what we call as self-sabotage is to fit within the shape that people think we fit and what we know aligns with our past behaviors and experience. Just because you've set an intention based on a desire that you've decided for yourself doesn't mean that you're ready to take all of the steps. When we indulge in what we call self-sabotage, we're basically blaming and shaming ourselves for our choices. But in reality, the choices that we made were ours. By stepping up to the accountability and the responsibility of saying, yes, that wasn't ideal. No, that wasn't what I intended. You're basically giving yourself a chance to do away with the shame and the guilt. Look at it from a place of curiosity to understand better why that behavior persists. So start by naming it for what it truly is. If it's not self-sabotage, if you made those choices, if you're accountable for the behaviors and the outcomes of your actions, then that means you have a sense of control. You have the capacity for awareness to say, here's why I hit this hurdle. Here's what was difficult to follow through with. This is what I need next time if I were to try again. When we call it self-sabotage, we're basically creating distance between ourselves and the outcomes. The term self-sabotage comes with all sorts of negative connotations. Allow yourself to fall over from time to time and learn how to get up without the shame and the blame and the guilt. By taking responsibility for the consequences of your actions, the consequences of your choices, you get to stand back up with grace, with courage, with confidence, and trust that you can do this. If you're curious about courage and confidence, get in touch.